So tomorrow, the elites come together to decide the fate for you guys. And if you're in Texas, that would be y'all, which that's very inclusive. See, they're trying to reset this thing. Cue the fire so you will own nothing. Be happy, eat bugs, you're fine. It's probably a lot of protein in that. But the banks are losing truckloads of profit, 50%. For Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo lost 50% profit. You can't keep that up. And they are stealing billions from you. I calculated it's over 600 billion. You want some of it back? Well, I will show you how to get it back, but that means you actually have to do something. You can't just sit there. Also, you know that Bitcoin pump that missed my price target by 1 inch? Well, you are going to have a opportunity, but the markets are closed on Monday, so maybe you won't. You see, what pumps up must pump down. And looking at that one, you cleared the Lux algo. So, for those of you guys that have the big cojones, you ready? I mean, I know a lot of you hate Bitcoin, so here's your opportunity. Right-click short. Or if it's an ETF, BITI, you just have to click buy, and there you go. Also, I don't know if you caught this, but I'm sure you did, because you are smart. You're that tool in the shed that is rocket sharp. GOP lawmakers won't budge. So Thursday will be a shat show of a circus event. And then they will kick the can like they've done, 72 times, 69 times. They've kicked it. Trust me. They are not gonna, they're gonna budge. So, but you want to bet on it? Come on, let's do this. See? But you're like, but they say they're not gonna. So they're not gonna budge. The debt ceiling, no. There no more taxes for you. No more bonds being created, right? Put it on the national debt. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna balance this budget because we're whatever party you want to be. GOP lawmakers won't budge on debt limit, softened by McCarthy. And McCarthy is optimistic. He can negotiate with Biden over spending. You guys, they're all in the same team. You see, what they do is they create bonds, okay, and then they give it to their constituents or whoever, right? Or other countries. Yeah, you like that, huh? That's what happens. They send it, they make you work really hard, and then they send your money, okay, overseas. That makes complete sense. As our founding fathers roll around in the grave, you owe $250,000. National debt, $31 trillion. And you want to know what I can guarantee? It's going to go up. Well, that is until they reset this thing. But then it's going to be even worse. Then you're going to lose everything. You'll own nothing. Davos 2023. What we are watching on the ground at the World Economic Forum. Looks like their stocks aren't doing too well. Looking on down. That's a nice little photo moment there. That is probably not the selfie that I would want to post. Hey guys, look, I'm part of the WEF. Sounds great. As the conflict, Russia, Ukraine. Oh, hey, you guys are connected, the WEF and Ukraine and our money and your taxes. Oh, you're putting this together. And it's cool when all these people can come together to tell you what not to do, like flying around in jets, because those are bad, even though they all own the one and they fly in there. If you wanted to know who's coming, well, just these guys, that Tony Blair. You remember that whole like everyone got sick kind of thing? Yeah, all of those guys, the business leaders. You got Shell, Amazon, Citigroup, Moderna, and BlackRock. And all of these companies have lost money this year, and they have to figure out how can we fleece the people, but say it's for, carbon reasons. But I'm going to show you how to take advantage of them. But first, I want you to feel sorry for the big banks.
We're joined by the sports agent, public relations advisor, Doug Eldridge. Good to see you, Doug. I haven't seen you in a while.
It's great, Doug. Nice puffy jacket. Hey, I should probably go put on my puffy jacket. Wells Fargo suffered 50% profit loss during the fourth quarter. Dumb. I'm so sad for the banks. U.S. Customer Financial Protection Bureau penalized the bank with a fine of $3.7 billion in December. Sad. I mean, why are they getting penalized? I thought we were supposed to trust the banks. No? Okay. I'll show you what to do with that money. Following Wells Fargo $3 billion penalty over financial scandal. And the bank reported a 50% loss in profits for the fourth quarter. News of the profit drop affected Wells Fargo remarket stock, which fell by 4% on Friday morning, which if you understand charts, you would know it would have been predicted. Which actually, if you look at their stock, it doesn't match up with news says. They're like, oh, it's all bad. That's so weird. It's up, huh? That's confusing. Also, you have a trend line right there. That would be up. Believe it or not, I used to bash the banks. Well, that was when they were below the 200-day moving average. Well, now we're now above the 200-day moving average, so you get a swing trade on this one. So 1 minute you're losing 25% on banks, and you're like, that's it, I'm out. They say, news articles say retail is totally out of the market now. Everyone's gone. Well, guess what? Now it's time to get back in. Look at the swing trade. The white line's your 200-day moving average. Also, link in the description. 70% off for dry January if you want to learn how to swing trade in a bull market. You see, we have bull markets places, we have bear markets places, and I cover both of them. If you want to learn how to do bear market, do my bear market course. Same discount code. I even have watch lists that some are above, well, all of them are above the 200, and I'm swing trading. Look, you get a beat down, one candle close above the Bravo 9. That's that red line. You ride it, and across the 200. So there we go. Also, I will add 2 lines. I like going back to this. I start seeing those swing trades. That actually, that feels good. My bear market, you got to know all those patterns. Swing trading, this is it. So right here is where you exit. See that white line? I'll come over here and I will draw for you another one right here. This is where you buy. Okay, there it is. That's when they cross. Let me move this down so you can just see. I'm just going to make it very simple, right? Is that simple, right? This is where you would have sold. Actually, you would have bought back here because that's when the lines cross and you take your profit. And then you sell. You got to wait. Sometimes the market is a waiting game. You just like Berkshire Hathaway, right? He's been waiting a long time, a lot of cash, and that's where you exit. Hey! Or, I'm sorry, that's where you enter, right there. And then you make money. But this is just paper trading. They're not real money. Even though when you see articles like this, big banks set aside billions as they brace for what Johnny Bravo has been calling, a downturn. The country's largest lenders increase their reserves to protect against a deteriorating economic conditions this year. See, that's what we're all thinking. We're all thinking it's going to be bad. It's probably going to be bad, but you still trade it, even though you're like, this doesn't make any sense. Why is it going up? Yeah, you asked me that in the last bull market. How could this possibly be? We're all in lockdowns. Everything's hell in a handbasket. I'm like, sorry, you're above the 200. Time to make money. Huh? Okay, it seems to work. Okay, congratulations. After reporting resilient profits for the end of last year. And I say, you guys need to, don't chill on the bank thing, like make money, because they stole a lot of money from you. Now, I'm not the only one that's telling you guys. Listen.
Americans have missed out on $603 billion of free...
Whoa, free money, 603 billions by sticking with big banks. Here's how what 603 billion is missed and a savings looks like with coffee beans. Well, I don't want to look at coffee beans. But what you guys need to be doing is moving your money right now because you're getting zero. And the banks are like, yeah, don't tell them that they can make money elsewhere. My Savings Direct's paying 4.35, 4.25, probably banks you've never even heard of. And also what you guys need to know, what you do with your money when you deposit it, they loan it. Right away, okay? So they take your money, okay? You deposit, they loan it, and they make money on it, and then they give you back zero. So why don't you just cut out the middleman and make money on your deposit? I mean, one of the first things they do, one of the biggest things is they just buy bonds. They take you deposit your money, and they go buy bonds. Right now, you can buy a 3-month treasury bill. Get 3 months. That's it. You're not locking it up for a lifetime. 4.5. And if you want to lock it up for 12 months, it's almost 4.7%. They're just basically playing arbitrage with your money. You deposit it, we put it there, we take the difference. That's how the game's played. Oh, and just in case you ever want to know what rates are paying, just come over here to my watch list and make it bigger. A 1 year, 4.7. A 2 year, 4.2. A 10 year, a 4.3, which doesn't make any sense. That's why it's an inverted yield curve. Like you'd think if you give them your money for a longer period of time, you would have a higher interest rate, but that is not the case. That is why they call it an inverted yield curve, and then it comes back. It will. It always has. It always will. What this is also telling you is everyone doesn't believe that things are going to be okay in the future, because they're not. But if you are confused on how to do this, call your bank and say, hey, I want to buy a 3-month T-bill, whatever. And they're like, hold on, let me transfer your call. I mean, it's probably not as easy as like trading with me, right? When you just on your screen, you just buy. That's why you could buy you could buy TLT, right? That's been a good play this year. Oh, yay! Yay, Johnny Bravo finally gets to make money on that play. I told you, April Fools that's the day. That's where we find out if that's my 12-month mark from there. But right now, you know how I was saying Bitcoin hit my, well, almost. You got 1 inch away from my price target on that one. If you want, this is your inverse. This is your ProShares Bitcoin strategy short. So when Bitcoin goes up, this one goes down. But when Bitcoin goes down, this one goes up. So it's not open right now. You can't grab it. And I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling it's always on the weekends. Here, I'll turn on one more indicator. This is my Lux Algo that all of you guys have. So congratulations. Link in the description. It's software. It costs money. Sorry. It's just anything you can actually learn how to do things. It costs money. It's out of the zone. It's so out of the zone. So you just start to wait for it to reverse. I mean, it could be not yet. But usually it's like Monday watch. It starts to, you're like, dang it. Come on, market. Hurry up and open. I mean, unless you think this is the legit pump, we're going to 100,000, then okay, pack your bags, mom and dad. I mean, my paper trading recommendations would be wait for a candle close, wait for a reversal. Kind of like on Nat Gas, right? Yeah, you got to go one candle above. Wait till it gets above that red line. Okay, I know you're in that Lux zone. You're like, yeah, Papa accumulating. Okay, investor, learn the trading side. You're below the 200, so there's probably a lot of room to the downside. Just wait. Come on, wait. One candle close. But I mean, if you guys think that Bitcoin go higher, this is it. We're in the bull market. I think you're missing it by a few months. The crypto cooling. Thousands of employees are getting the axe, right? When CEOs are saying, sorry, this is it. Bear market. It is winter. As company face plunging valuation, scandals, and legal turmoil. But again, if you think bear market starts now, okay, you do you. And at some point, I'm going to reverse course, right? I've been very harsh on crypto for a year to save you from going from 69,000 down to 15,000. You're welcome. I'll tell you when I think it is safe to get back in the market. Major crypto companies, including Crypto.com, Coinbase, and Genesis, have all announced layoffs in 2023, and you just wait till those earnings start hitting, which I said last year wouldn't happen until April. But guess what? We're quickly approaching. First signs of recession pain look to set to emerge from earnings. Investors will monitor higher rates, showing demand impact. Just like what I said, job cuts, lower energy prices, and China is reopening, which I guess that's the one that everyone's like, oh, they're reopening, everything's great, go all in. And I mean, we just started the layoffs. Look, high employment right now. Wait till there's no employment. Alphabet lays off 20% of his workforce amid global macroeconomic conditions. And the big picture of the world, we're going into a recession. So again, if you think markets go up in a recession and crypto goes up in a recession, well, the last one we had, Bitcoin went to 3,700. So I could be wrong, but I do think you have more room to the downside. Which the same would go with the housing market. More room to the downside. Oh, bravo, you don't understand. There's so much demand. Guys, this was back in 2007, right? Look how far we've come. Oh my goodness. Look how far we are going to go. This is your household equity bubble. Households, owners, equity, and real estate level. You're up there. Well, you're going to lose some of it. Total mortgage debt in billions. But again, if you think that pump is not going to come down, Well, there's a whole lot of people that are currently betting against you. And yes, you can. I've showed you the ETFs on markets where you can bet against the housing market. And you've done very good. Congratulations. But here is a total of housing units versus households in the United States. And here is the sentence I want you to focus your attention on. Not surprisingly, there are currently more houses than households to buy. And there is currently no such thing as a housing shortage. But again, bravo. Could the charts have predicted this? And I say yes, Todd and Margot, there is. It's called lumber. That was a good one. That was an indicator. When everyone's like, it's going to go higher at 1,600 and almost 1,700 for lumber. All the way down to 400. Dump, dump, dump. That was predicted. HGX, same thing. Although you are now above the 200. Although since my eyes, all I see is drawings, I see a triple bottom here. Congratulations. Definitely a solid double bottom. I can draw something for you. Here, I'll show you something. If you could see it, I kind of see it. Do you see kind of like a rising wedge going on right there? Here, I'll give you one more. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, you see? Probably, it just broke from it, so maybe I'm wrong. But hold on, wait a second. Let me turn on candles because Johnny Bravo is never wrong. Still in a rising wedge. Also, for those of you that are like, wait, I'm so confused by all your drawing. Look, okay, that's why I say go start with my swing trading. Dominate stocks. Start there. Look, I'll just do the last one for you. You have a beat down. Let me draw, okay? You're like, oh, okay, all right. Do you see any candles that are above the 200 that close? No. You have, well, I'm sorry, the Bravo 9. You have one. So there you go. There's one. Here's your 200-day moving average. And look for confirmation on the MACD. That would be right there. That would be on that candle. But you could have entered right there. And then you grab that, okay? Okay, kids. And you just write it. What are we up? Well, you're up currently 6.66. Congratulations. So even when people tell you, oh, market go down, market go up, blah, 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 the news says this, go look at the charts and plug your ears. Watch this one this weekend. But thank you guys for everything. I love you. I didn't even ask you to like or subscribe. Boy, I'm really losing my touch. And I will see you tomorrow.